Alrighty, welcome to Stress Relief Yoga. And please have a block. If you don't have a block, have a book nearby. We're going to use it underneath our foot. And you can always use it in other ways too, as the tool or the prop when we stand up. But I want you to start with one later under your foot. So at least one. And if you have two, that's always great, one for each side. So starting in your seated position, we're going to do something before we start the breath work. And that's you're going to keep your left hand pressed down. So down and out. I always like to take it from the hip flexor and kind of press down and out. At the same time, your right hand is going to be up by your temple. So it's above the cheekbone. You're not pressing on your cheekbone, and you're on the side of your head. It's isometric. You can have your hands, your fingers, over your head if you want to cup your head or just straight up. That doesn't matter. If you can take your elbow out to the side as you sit out, that's just great. And we're going in the two directions. So you're pressing your head against the hand, isometric, but keeping your neck straight. So you're pressing, you'll feel it. And at the same time, you're pressing down. So if you were seeing arrows or roots from yourself, one would be down and out and out. You're getting a lot of energy going in the two directions. So let's just start. Press down and press against your head. You can close your eyes and we'll count to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And take it down. Probably want to take the chin to the chest here. And pick it up and let the head go back, opening up the teeth, opening up the lips. Come back up. Right hand presses down. Remember, it's down and out. Press there. Left hand now, above the cheekbone into the temple. Elbow out to the side, sitting up. Press the head into the hand as the hand presses into the head and press down here. If you closed the eyes before, you're welcome to close them now. And we'll count to 8 with this pressure continuing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let it come down. Open up the hands and we'll breathe into a count of 4 and out to 6, closing the eyes. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take 2 more breaths, making sure your exhale will be longer and deeper than your inhale. Getting way down, traveling through that vagus nerve into the parasympathetic system, calming you, relaxing you. And after your second breath, stretch out your hands. Let's bring them up above the head. Let me move into view. Flip them up and stretch up. Stretch one shoulder, the other. Keeping those palms pressed up. Come a little bit over to the right. And back up. Waking up the body that might otherwise be stiff over to the left. Let's take our hands behind the head and maybe do a little back bend And maybe then take the hands around the back, press down, and lift up your heart here. And then come on back to seated. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Taking in the twist. Inhaling. Turn to the right and twist. Look over your right shoulder. Bring that right arm up. Thread it underneath. Come down onto your right shoulder. Try and keep the left hip pressed down. Sometimes we tend to bring it up when we come over, so it changes the stretch if you keep that hip down. Then bring the arm up to cocoon yourself over and release, looking over the left shoulder. Lift the arm up, thread it underneath, come down. I'm coming a little bit forward. I shouldn't be. We're supposed to just be going sideways. So correct yourself if you're doing that as well. And then bring the arm up and over. Eagle arms. Reaching up, pulling it into the belly. Opposite arm on top, so be right over left, pulling up and into the body. Releasing the arms. Let's take the left leg in front. And then bring your head over. Reach up and come over to the right. And stay here, breathing in and out. Look towards your right hand. Float forward, both arms forward. Pull yourself a little bit and exhale down. Come back up, taking your head over to the right. Reach tall to fold over leftward. Look over your left hand and let's come forward, pulling out the spine, exhaling down. And come back up, hands to the knees, round your back and stretch it. Lift and stretch the neck, pulling the chin up and round. And stretch it. Cellular breath, that long inhale where we deepen our lung capacity. Arms are up. Stretch out the biceps first. Bringing them back up. Ready for the inhale. One long inhale. Breathing in. Open up. Lock that breath in. Still holding the breath, thumbs down, take them around. That opens the chest more. We bring our arms back, intertwine, pull, belly button in and up. Come on, down further, down towards the glutes, the pelvic area, the Kegel muscles. Still holding the breath. Maybe the arms can come up towards the head. And then let a sip of air out. And another, and another. All the air is out. Take your shoulders up and down. Up and down, last time, up and down. And then for good measure, let's roll them around forward and roll around the other way. Now we're going to lie on our backs, and this is where you're going to use your block. So let me first do it sideways for you, and then I'll turn the other way. Going to have your right foot on the block, and you're lying back with both knees up. You might want to have it as close to you. You'll find where it feels best because you're going to pick up. So we're going to stretch ourselves up, ridge pose here. And then bring it down. And then again, you're feeling it underneath probably the thigh muscle. And down. Once more, bringing it up. And down. And then just pull the leg in and stretch it up. Arms to a T. Let's take it out to the right. Bring it back up and set it back down on your block. Going to lift up again onto the shoulders here. I'm on my shoulder girdle, pressing down, and lift the left leg up. And hold it here. Let's hold it for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend it and bring your whole self down. Once more, lifting up. Press that leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend it and take it down. Lifting up, lifting the leg and crossing it over for the sciatic stretch, and then bring yourself down. Reach through, take your foot off the block and pull it into your chest. You've already got your left hand under. Let's put the right one under. Stretch out the right leg. It can rest on your block or on the floor. And open up your hip a little bit here. And then put it with my block. Let's put the left leg over the right. Left ankle over right. Bring your arms up overhead and curve yourself over to the right in a banana twist. And then come back and let's put the block under our left foot and lift up and down and up and down. Last one, lifting up and down. Lift, and now the right leg comes up. Let's bring ourselves down and press up and cross over for the sciatic stretch here. Bringing yourself down, pull it all into the chest. Same idea. Right hand under, left under, and take the hip side to side. I'm thinking we didn't switch legs. I hope you all did. I'm not sure. If not, let's put the left one on there. Rise up, come down, and bring it in. Take the leg up, out to the left, and bring it back up, doing it a little different order. Left ankle over right, right ankle over left, I'm sorry. Arms up overhead, and let's come over here to the left. Pull everything in, and we'll just open the hips by stirring, just in case they didn't both get opened the other way, and go the other way. And then bring yourself back up to seated. Let's open the feet to either side of the mat, pressing your hands together. Prayer pose, press hard. Maybe your elbows can push those knees out here. And then turn to the right. Hands are about mid-chest. Come up and to the left. Once more, bringing them up to the right. And up to the left. Come back up. Bring your feet in, and we'll pulse here, straight spine. Inhale up, and exhale over. And inhale, and then round. Flat back, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale. Coming up onto the knees. Spreading the fingers, you're in all fours. Knees under hips, we'll cat-cow. Inhale up, exhale down. Supple spine, supple mind. Inhale up, exhale down, and inhale. And exhale. Stretch out the right leg, pressing through the toes in the back. Cross it over to the left. Let's twist here. Come back, pick it up, and bring it in. And stretch it out. In and out. In, out, and over to the right. Toes point front. Let's come up. Inhaling up. Exhale over to the side. Inhale back up. And bring yourself down. Even out the body. Make sure the spine is straight. And we'll thread the needle. Left arm threads underneath. Come down onto your left shoulder. And today, let's take the right arm around the back. Maybe you could tuck it into your thigh. Make sure that right shoulder's up, not falling onto your cheek. Left arm comes up. Starting the release, press down. Right and left arm is up. Take the foot back so we can turn for side gate. Side gate, you're on your shin. Your right leg is straight and the arm comes up and over the head, opening up that whole right side. Arm is up, spin the shin so we can press our hips forward, opening up into a back bend. And then coming out of it, you're back to all fours. So we'll start with the left. Stretching it out behind you, crossing it over, twisting here. Pick it up and pull it in and out. In, out, knee in, and out and over to the left. Come up, inhale up, and exhale to the side. Inhale back up to bring yourself back down. Long spine, pull forward, right arm threads underneath. Left arm, if it's accessible, comes around the back, and maybe you can find that thigh, that bent thigh, and touch there. And then coming out of it, bring the arm up next to the face, release that right hand, and down. Taking the leg back for side gate. On your right shin, left arm is up and over the head. Spin the shin, press your hips forward, and open up for the back bend. And then let's come out of it and take a breath. Bring your right foot forward, hook your thumbs and float up, inhaling up. And open to warrior two. Bring the hands together. Again, center of the chest, elbow down, right elbow up. And then put the hands down and we can stretch ourselves back, hips towards the heel, and then pull yourself front. A little movement, maybe you can incorporate and do a few times a week, just keeping the body a little bit supple back and forth. And then take that knee back so you're back in your fours. And let's step forward and inhale up. Exhale. Hands together and come down. One hand on either foot. We'll go backwards first. Sometimes we go forward first, so let's go back. And now forward. And go deeper than I go or shallower. Up to how you're feeling today. I know every day is different with our bodies. If we let our minds affect our body, our moods, and this is why it's important to stretch out to release the tension and inflammation within the body. And bring both knees back. We're going to come to downward facing dog by curling the toes under, lifting the knees. Let's hold it here for a second. And then press back. Head drops, and you're going to pedal a little bit. When you feel ready, look towards your hands. Let's walk up. Dangle here a moment. Press out to a flat back. arms out, and inhale yourself up and down. We fix our screen for standing. And take your moment here in mountain pose, parallel feet, wide open hands. Especially if you're doing a lot of keyboard work, you want to keep those hands, those fingers stretchy, not relaxed. We're using them the way we're using every other limb. Each little finger is a limb of its own. Rock back and forth, heel to toe, finding the placement, and finding your stability in an ever-moving, ever-changing world. Inhale the arms up, Temple Mudra. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Flip the palms up, stretch up, little back bend, and open them up. Bringing them in. Receive and give. Gather more. Reach up to something beyond ourselves and pull it all in. Once more. Turning it in and then sharing. Opening to gather more. Inhale, bringing it up beyond ourselves. More energy to take down, bringing it back into yourself. Let's just start with stork pose. So we stabilize ourselves standing by inhaling the arms up and then lifting up the right leg. Lift it up. And then put it down. Left. Inhaling up. Lift it up. And put it down. Stepping into warrior one. Right foot front, left foot back. Be as wide-legged as your posture, your body, your mood needs. I'm going heel to heel here. You can be wider for balance, or you can be narrow. You can go heel to insteps. We're opening to warrior two, so sometimes heel to heel is a good idea. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse. And then come all the way down to extended side ankles. That means the hands coming to the ground or to your block and your left arms up. Keep pressing back so we don't fall forward as the earth tries to reclaim us. So press back, root down and rise up, back to your warrior two and back to one. We're going to add on to it in a moment. First, we'll do the other side. Left foot front. Get your position, get your hips, and inhale up. Exhale, open. Exalted warrior or reverse warrior over to the side, and then all the way down to the ground. Being aware of pressing back, just as you do in triangle. Don't fall forward. Keep pressing back. Root down and rise up. Return to warrior one. I'll show you what we're going to do. We're going to repeat that. And let's see, so we would come down, and we come down here. Same posture. Instead of coming right up, you're going to take your right hand, move it further up, and then lift up the back leg. into half moon. And balance there. So that's our adding. Right foot forward, left one back. Inhaling up and exhale. Reverse. And then come all the way down. And the hand is up. Make sure you're square. Now this right hand, like I said, it's hard for me to talk and do it though. Bring it to the other side and above. Because every time we lift up, we have some momentum. You can pull your foot in a little bit, find where you feel good with your hand, and reach up. Now, if the ground is too far away, always remember that the block could be under your hand if you're using a block. And you're going to keep your balance there for another breath or two. I came out forgetting I can't see anybody. So you all look good. All right. Once you come down, come back down and up, warrior two, and back to warrior one. Second side, left foot front, right foot's back. Inhaling and exhale. Reverse. This reverse has the momentum to take us forward, down into the side. Press back if you're coming forward. Look down at your hand. If you're with a block, take the block with you. You're moving it over towards the left and then above so that you can step forward and then lift that leg up, hip height. Flex the foot, be strong. Ready to come out, bring it down, back, warrior two, warrior one. And back and forth. So we'll try, I think we did it last week, the chair to boat pose. So let's start in chair, parallel feet. Inhale and exhale into our chair. It's a squat. Straighten over. Gonna do two more. Inhale up. A little lower. Exhale over. Last one, number three. Inhale, lower. Exhale, over. Final chair. Bring yourself down as soon as your butt hits the legs. Come up. You're in your boat. Let's bring the feet down, together a little separate. And inhale up to chair. Come over and all the way up. Release that. Let's try it again. You'll feel it in your thighs, I'm sure. I'm feeling it. So inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. This time we'll go straight over. Over and back to chair, lower. Over. Back to chair, lower, start to sink, lifting the legs. And then let's cross them over and use this as a resting. Inhaling up and exhale down. Let's come onto the stomach to stretch out the spine. So I'll go sideways. And we'll do Sphinx pose. So my elbows are right under my shoulders. Don't have your shoulders hunched. Have them wide, wide apart. And pull up as much as you can here. Turn the head to the right and bend up your left. Turn the head to the left and bend up your right. Move the hands to the underarms and press up to high cobra. And then come on down. Move the hands down a little above your waist. Press back up. You can feel yourself coming up a little bit off the pelvic bone here, possibly. And take yourself down. Bring the hands out for seal pose. Maybe let's take the feet to the sides of the mat too. Press down and come up. And take yourself down, crisscross the legs. Taking them down, curl the toes under. We're going to come to upward facing dog. Hands are right under the underarms. Press up first. Cobra. Lift up off your legs. Start to lift those hips up. Press, press, press back. Find your downward facing dog. And let's take 3 long breaths here. Head drops. After the 3rd breath, look to your hands and let's walk up. Flat back out, arms out, and inhale yourself up and down. A balanced pose is going to be Shiva. And we'll do Shiva to Warrior 3. So 2 breaths in Shiva, 3 in Warrior 3. As you recall, we can start with bent knees. Shiva's bent. Let's take the water finger and fire. Together, open up, lift up the right. When you're ready, straighten the leg and bring it back. And open the arms to the side or wherever you like your arms to be for your Warrior 3. And here you're taking your 3 breaths. After you've come down, take a moment. Shiva on the other side. Bend, pinky and thumb, and lift. Straighten, bring it back. Warrior 3, airplane. And there's so many choices with the arms, whatever feels good for you. And holding that for your 3 breaths. And then let's bring it down. So advantages and disadvantages, of course, you can stay up longer. The disadvantages is I don't see you if you are like only in your 1st breath there. So please always take what you need and stay as long as you want in a pose. Let's go into triangle. Same as Warrior 2, just straight legs here. And the arms float up, reach over and down. Looking up toward your leg. Coming up, hands on the hips, wide-legged, heels go out. Soon as you can reach, stretch yourself up and then press back, letting the hip drop. Walk the hands back and hinge up. Left foot turns out, arms are out. Reaching forward and into your triangle. Ready to come up. Keep both toes turned out, arms up and press. Bringing them in and out. Lift up. Press down again, a little deeper. In and out. And come up. And even more if you've got it in you. Deep. In and out. And press up. Toe, heel, toe, heel. Let's come onto our backs. Pull the right knee into the chest. And then step it down and open up to a tree pose here. Bring the knee up, step on your thigh, and bring the knee over towards the left as you look towards the right. And then let's come back and lengthen. Left leg up, down above the knee if possible, and open it out to tree pose. When we do these on our back, where we're totally in the right spot with the knee out to the side, we later, our body remembers when we're standing for tree pose, can get the knee in the right spot. Let's bring it up. Now step on the other thigh and reach over towards the right, keeping that left shoulder down. Coming back. If you haven't tried the shoulder stand, let's just keep our legs straight up. For those who've done it before, and I don't want you to do it if it's your first time, and I don't want you to be looking and turning your neck at all, those who have done it before can lift their butts up to do it. So if you want to not be on your back and just watch for a second, I would be holding here and I'd be up on my shoulders. But the head and neck cannot turn when you're doing this. So otherwise, let's just take our legs straight up. Flex them and point. Flex and point. Keep them pointed. Point your fingers like a pistol towards them. Reach up your shoulders, pointing so everybody's now got their hips on the ground. Point, and then let your legs descend so you're ready for Shavasana. Arms by your side, feet flop open. Soften the internal gaze. Our internal gaze is filled with negativity for ourselves, and that's something we need to let go of. It served its purpose eons ago when there was always something dangerous about to happen. Monsters, dinosaurs, we lived in the wild, no food. So you were constantly on alert, being aware of all the negative things. Now, we hope we've evolved enough that sometimes you let go of that negativity. Don't keep yourself in a heightened state of alert. Just these few minutes now, you can let go. Eyes closed, internal mind is quiet. All you're doing is breathing in and breathing out. And I would suggest you stay in this pose for another 5 to 10 minutes if possible. Otherwise, we're going to start to take ourselves out, touch the thumb to each finger, bring the knees up, come over to your left side, and lie here for a moment in this fetal position. Start to press, start to come back into seated. Thank yourself. Appreciate the body that works for you, the breath that keeps you calm. And I appreciate you. So from the divine in me to the divine in you, namaste. And thank you so much for practicing with me. And I hope this served a good purpose for you today.